Welcome to Determined Women of Destiny, the show that gives you the business, the good, the bad, and the beautiful of female entrepreneurship. I am your host, Yvonne, the Motivator Man. I have with me tonight a very interesting, phenomenal woman. She has done what little girls would love to do, teenagers, and even grown women. She entered a pageant and won. This evening I have with me Mrs. Florida Plus America 2020-2021, Mrs. JaVett Love. Welcome to the show, JaVett. How are you this evening?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. So, the big question in the room, what was it that attracted you to a pageant? And please tell us, what exactly is this pageant about?
Okay, so I'm connected to a lot of women who have actually been in pageants before, worked pageants, not only been a pageant. So they definitely inspired me. In our network, we're always encouraging each other. And I sought out the opportunity to also be a part of a pageant and learned that, since I was a size 14 plus, that I was eligible to become, a plus pageant delegate. So I applied for the opportunity and I was appointed. I won the title of Mrs. Florida Plus America 2021.
Well, it's funny that you said you were 14 plus because when I saw you online, I kept saying to myself, she ain't really that chunky. How is she? How is she? Plus America, but as you say, plus size, I think now starts at what, 10 or 12? America's crazy with its sizes.
Right.
But tell us about the experience, from the beginning to the end. You said you were around a lot of women, they were involved, and you knew you were the size, and you said, hey, let me do this. So take us through the whole thing of a pageant, because I know I want to know.
Well, so actually at this time, I'm actually competing since being titled as Mrs. Florida Plus America. My next title is for the elite title in March of 2021 in Kentucky, where I'll compete and represent my state for the elite title of the Mrs. division. And so throughout my journey and process during the pageantry, my platform is actually community leadership. And so one of the organizations that I work closely with is United Way of Central Florida, and I am a leadership giver with United Way. I also volunteer. I just became a brand ambassador for Souls for Souls through my pageant. And also, just looking for other ways to connect and get involved in the community. Just became a Girl Scout as an adult. And so I'm looking to volunteer and just do a little bit more. And that's what my pageant, my pageant run is all about, is just getting involved, bringing awareness to these opportunities and, just doing good in the community, things that I've already been doing, things that I'm passionate about. And it's, mostly about purpose. So, I'll compete for the elite title and I'm looking forward to that. There's a lot of glitz and glam, but there's also work that has to be done.
Tell us about the work. What type of work?
Well, just like I said, being involved, not only do I have this platform for community service, but it's bringing more awareness, helping get funding in different places, especially like during this pandemic. COVID is one of the things that's affecting a lot of families. So bringing awareness to my community of who has funding, where you can get funding, making those connections, volunteering, donating, doing whatever I can in the community. A lot of the opportunities are limited right now. So as much as I can get out, I'm getting out. And so this was another opportunity that I sought out to bring awareness to my platform to let everyone know, about the community and about the leadership that's taking place.
Okay, so this just isn't about, making up your face, putting on a nice gown and walking across the stage. You're using this as a vehicle to let people know that our communities are very important. And these are some of the things you can do in our communities so that our communities can thrive.
Right. So our communities can thrive. And this is also about, my legacy.
Mhm.
I own a few businesses. So it's also about the brand that I have and just building onto that legacy for my family and my family's family and all the families that, I'm in business with and attached to that are depending on my obedience.
Well, tell us a little bit about your brands, about the businesses that you have, um, that you're using uh, all of this pageantry to excel them, because usually, from what we see on television, these pageants are everything. But to you, the pageant is like here, and everything else you do is up here. And the pageant just like is a foundational vehicle for you to get to where you're going.
Exactly. So I'm passionate about a few things, and travel is one of those. And I own a travel business. It's an online business. I also have a marketing business where travel is my product. So I'm a network marketer, and I can sell people travel agencies to join me in business as a business partner. And through that marketing agency, you get the training and development to build a legacy business, and basically where that allows you to leave a legacy for your family once you reach a certain point in your business. And so just connecting, building those relationships, because it is a relationship business, but travel is our product. So I do get to travel a lot. I get to help other people travel for the first time, and experience different things and create memories along the way.
That is fantastic. I know every time I see you on Facebook or even Instagram, you're in another place. Like you never stay still. You're always traveling. So that has got to be really exciting. You have a business of travel, and then you have to travel for the pageantry aspect, and then you're marketing your travel. So everything you do just has come full circle for you. Like it's
Exactly.
not bits and pieces, it's all connected.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Now tell us what part of Florida you represent.
So I'm actually from a little town called Mulberry, Florida, and that's Polk County. That's the county I live in.
Hmm.
But I'm between the big city of Orlando and Tampa.
Okay.
So there's a little town called Lakeland that I live in now. But it's a small town. It's a little country, but I get to the city a lot. So yeah, I'm in Central Florida.
So Lakeland, that's where Joel Osteen's church is. Am I correct?
Oh no, that's in, is that in Texas?
Oh, see, I'm thinking Lakeland, and I forget there's Lakeland in New York, there's Lakeland in Florida, there's Lakeland in Texas, there's Lakeland everywhere. So please forgive me. But I do want to do a quick shout out to my cousins in Panama City. Hello, Williams family. There in Florida. And we briefly discussed that I have cousins in Florida. And
Right.
if it wasn't for COVID, I would have been there this summer vacationing with them. Uh, I also want to hear about how help people come on board with your travel business. That's the big thing. Nobody's going to travel agents anymore. They're doing it online. But I do know that there are people that have travel businesses and it is very lucrative. So tell us about that.
Very lucrative opportunities. So everybody loves travel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so people get excited when they know that you're a travel agent. They know that you travel, they know that you can help them travel, and travel
Mm-hmm.
kind of sells itself. So basically, just letting people know, bringing more awareness to that, showcasing, doing whatever I need to do wherever I go. dropping off business cards, just letting the public know that I'm open for anyone that needs help traveling. And usually, you know, we have a conversation like, if you want to do what I do and get paid to do it, then you definitely need to join me so we can, you know, get paid in the travel industry as well. And that's usually, you know, I have a team of people and we travel together. We make money together. We do life together. We do training together. And so we become family, you know, friends that become family, and we make money together.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And I'm glad you let us know, you know, how they can get involved with this travel business that you have. Now, let us know if, you know, we wanted to do pageantry, you know, a pageant. What would a woman of a certain age do? You know, I'm a woman of a certain age. Where would I start to enter this?
Definitely. So I would definitely do my homework, do some research. You know, you want to pick out the right pageant for you. Now, and I definitely chose this one because I am plus size. It is a faith-based pageant.
Okay.
Right. So there are, you know, requirements and different things involved with different pageants. And so with this one, I actually found on Facebook, and the pageant is Mrs. Plus America. That's the title of the pageant. And there is a link on their page that you can click on, and it takes you directly to the site to get more information and to apply if you're interested, because like you said, women of certain ages, there is no age limit for this pageant. So one of the requirements, which, you know, I was happy about to be able to become a queen, is you know, because I felt like I was a woman of a certain age as well. But one of the requirements, you know, was to be plus size. And so I definitely want to represent for my plus size women, the thicker women, and represent them well. And so that's why I felt like this was also the pageant for me, the right pageant for me.
Wonderful, because, you know, I'm a cute, chunky chick too. And it seems very, very interesting. And the fact that it's faith-based blows me away. So this is all across the United States. They are based in. So I'm in New York. So they have a Mrs., but do they have a Miss Plus Size America?
They have a Ms. and a Miss. Yes.
Okay.
So it's the three different.
Okay, so all of those that follow me, I'm gonna call you out, April, Danae. Let me see who else. Andrea. All of you beautifully, bountifully, wonderful women. I think we need to check this out. This sounds like something that is so interesting. You know, like I said, you always think that you have to be young to do this, but you don't, and it's faith-based. So we can link this with our neighborhood churches and do some really good work.
That's correct. And also, my Facebook page for my pageant is JaVett Love, Mrs. Florida Plus America 20 to 21. I have a link on there if you're interested that will take you directly to our pageant page to get more information.
Oh, that is great. See, you got me excited right now because I'm like, what can I do interesting, you know, going into 60? Because I'm sitting here at 60. I'm like kissing 60. I've got like, what is it, 8 more months until I get there. So I'm like, you know, I want to really do 59 up as my last year in my 50s. And I really want to blow out 60. And I think that would be something really fabulous to enter a pageant at 60, win it, and become, you know, the face for plus size women on Long Island. Now
Definitely.
in New York, well, not in New York, not just in New York, but Full Figure Fashion Week. That's Mrs. Gwen DeVoe. I love you, Miss DeVoe. You know that. I know she has that, and that happens usually in June of every year. But this pageant lasts the whole year.
And
And
actually, with the
then you get to compete in a larger scale. Am I correct?
Right, on the elite title. So a lot of the different states, the queens from the different states are right now, usually the month of September, where they kind of do their smaller state pageants, and then they determine who the queen is that's going to move on for the elite title. And so that's where we will all meet in Kentucky for, you know, the pageant week, where we'll do our interviews, we'll go through our whole process with the different things that we have going on, the dances, the different dresses, and, you know, just put on our show to become, you know, the elite title.
See, when you said the different dresses, I just got all perked up. I'm like, yes, the dress. Because I'm like a tiara feather boa type girl. So this definitely would be up my alley. And I'm really going to check it out and just see, you know, what it's about, because you've made me very interested in it. And the fact that, you know, I'm very much a community advocate myself. I would like to find a platform where I could extend what I do and expand it. And this might be a way. And it's something fun. I'm quite sure this was fun for you. You met a lot of people from all different places. Am I correct?
That's correct. It's actually, you know, it's a sisterhood. Once you get connected, you know, you join the other sisters, you know, we introduce you, and, you know, it's a lifelong sisterhood. You meet some good people and you stay connected forever, regardless of where you are. And all of the platforms, social media, the internet, and everything helps you do that, where it's way easier in your network. You know, that's your net worth. So the larger your network, the larger your network. And I'm all about networking.
Yeah, that is like, that's phenomenal. That's all I can keep saying about this is that it's phenomenal. The more you talk, the better it gets. I love that about the sisterhood. You know, that's what Determined Women of Destiny is all about, bringing women together from different businesses and different walks of life to just come and network with each other, and just for us all to expand our brands and to work together. So everything you're saying is definitely enticing me to go to that page. Can you please tell us that information again?
Yes. So on Facebook, the page is Miss, MISS plus America. And then there is a link on there for the website, where you can click on that and get an application, or also just find out more information about the process. The number for our director is also on there, and that's how I actually got started. Before I applied, I reached out and she was willing. Her name is Marcel Meyer. She was able to tell me more information about what's expected, go over, you know, just everything about the pageant and what it would entail. And then I made, you know, a decision after that. So that's how I started going on to Facebook, Miss Plus America.
Now, is this expensive to be involved in? Because we know that there's the hair, there's the dresses, there's the makeup, but is there like an entry fee or something like that, or ongoing fees that you have to pay to be part of this?
So you do have fees involved in a pageant to pay for. You know, you have handbooks and different things, and, you know, the location where we're going to have the pageant, and you know, where we're going to stay, and just everything to put on the actual pageant. You have fees for that. So yes, there are fees involved. I think it's a really affordable pageant, nothing that, you know, would actually break the bank. But I think also just overall with the pageant, like you said, with the hair, the dresses, the travel, I think that I was already doing most of that. And the pageant is only as expensive as you make it, you know?
Okay. So let's give a roundabout fee. So can you do it for under $2,000?
Oh, I think so. Definitely.
Okay. And see, that
Definitely.
crown is fabulous because she has to keep putting it up there. Just she has to keep adjusting it. you
We
know.
had to do a little
So
workaround. So
that's a
yes.
lot of crowns she has. That's what really has me enticed. Because like I said, I'm a tiara and a feather boa girl. And if I won everywhere, I'd be in the grocery store. See my crown?
That's funny
I'd be at
because,
the beauty supply store. See my crown?
well, so with us being limited to the places that we actually can, go and be, make an appearance, then I do, my director encourages me when I'm out and about, even if it's just to go to the grocery store, because I'm representing my pageant, to go. And so this is actually a conversation piece because people are always stopping you. They want to take pictures. They want to know your story. Most of the time people think it's your birthday, and it's like, no, it's not my birthday. It's real. I'm in a pageant, and then I get to explain, what I'm involved in. So that's a good part. And little girls, like you first started off, oh my goodness, the last time, earlier in September, I traveled to Las Vegas. I sat by this little girl and she looked at me the whole time I had on my crown. And that was, that was so inspirational for me as well as it was for her. And she was like, hi queen. And so that
Right.
was
So
very nice.
you were a real life princess, queen to her. You were royalty. And she felt
Yes.
like, hey, I met the queen. And it was like, what's her name? I don't know. But I was sitting next to her the whole time.
Oh my goodness. Right. And with COVID, you can't really touch or anything like that. So you can just talk and say hi, and just smile.
Wow, I could do that. Smile. I, I could really. Now you're a wife, you're a mother. How do you balance all of this stuff? You're traveling, you're entering pageants, you have children that are in school. Are they homeschooled now? Are they back in school? Life for you. How do how do you keep all those balls up in the air?
So I am a wife. And my husband supports me a lot. He's the Mr. Behind the scenes. And so, right now a lot is going on. So there are a lot of sacrifices as far as time is involved with us, but we try to make sure. And just like I told you on the weekend, try to go out and be seen in my crown. I'm usually with him. We usually make a date of it, whether it's brunch or running to the store. And he supports me in everything that I do.
That's fabulous. That's
Yeah.
fabulous. That's
And,
really cool.
I've been married for 15 years. So, we've been doing this a long time. And, I waited my turn. I helped him as well. With my son, he is in school. He started back school the beginning of August. And yeah, so he plays sports. We've been traveling with that, and everything that he's doing, just trying to stay involved and committed. My husband takes a lot of time out to make sure he's showing up for the things that I can't always be there for within everything that I have going on. I'm also a student at eCornell, taking a course on women's entrepreneurship. So I'm in my second week right now. It's a 6-week course. And so doing really well, just completed the first week. And, he just supports me. And then also in my businesses, when I need to plug in, when I need to help my business partners, just showing up. This is temporary. Like once the pageant is over, I won't get to wear this crown anymore. So I have to make the best of, the time that I have right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I understand you seizing the moment because how many times do you get to wear a crown? And you can wear it every day. And then you have like this really cool story that goes with the crown. But what I like is that you said, you're taking some business courses, and a lot of people don't understand there is a business of business, and you have to learn that. Very few people just wake up in the morning, have a great business idea, and it takes off. And you didn't do a lot to get it started. No, you really need to know about business. You need to know about the business entities. You need to know which entity is good for you. You need to know about business law, your taxes. You have to know about all of that before you decide to say, hey, this is what I'm going to do. So I applaud you for that. It's always great to get education. It's always great to better yourself. So that's a really, really good move. I like the fact that, your husband's very supportive. You said, even if we do a date night or afternoon lunch, I wear my crown. I'm hanging out with you, honey, but I'm also representing, and it's wonderful that he doesn't get like, well, why are you getting all the attention? Ain't nobody saying nothing to me, because sometimes, our light can shine so much, that people around us feel like they're in dim light. They're like in the shadows, and they're really not, the little limelight that we do get is only for a moment. So we get to enjoy it for that, for that moment. Every week I get this show. This is my moment. I don't get this every day,
Right.
So tell us how to contact you regarding your travel business.
Okay, so I have a website. It is JaVett, JaVett .love at .com. I also have a Facebook page, and that is JaVett Love Travel Agency. I have a Facebook travel group. That is JaVett Love Travel Group. So I can be contacted. You can join my group. You can make an inquiry on my page, or you can go to my website.
That is wonderful. So all of you that are interested in getting into travel on the side, you want to give her a call. You do not have to be in Florida. Travel is all over the world. You just need to make the connection. And I'm quite sure if JaVett can't help you, you can refer them to someone else. Am I correct?
Definitely. And so if you do want my phone number, I can be reached by phone, 863-213-9096. But the best way to reach me is through my actual page on Facebook, where I can receive messages, and it also has my phone number listed.
Great. JaVett, you have given us so much information tonight. I know you've sparked my interest in the Miss Plus America. I hope other women's interests have been sparked also. And as far as the travel, the two and two go hand in hand. If by chance I win, I'm going to have to travel. So that would be something that I would probably look into also. I want to thank you for taking my invitation, just accepting my invitation and being on the show and telling us about what you do and why you do it. I am rooting for you in Kentucky. I wish you the best. And we will definitely cross paths on Facebook and Instagram, because we're Facebook friends and Instagram friends. And, maybe we'll bring you back on, after you win in Kentucky, and we'll just take it from there, I'm speaking that. You winning in Kentucky.
Thank you so
have
much.
You back on to tell us about the elite process of this pageant.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Enjoy your evening. Tell your husband I said thank you. And he is a role model for men that have women that are on the go and doing a lot of stuff. It's not about being in the shadows. It's about supporting. Thank you for joining me this evening. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share the show. Determined Women of Destiny is sponsored by Slinger Haskell Funeral Home and is a proud partner of Rude Rangers Entertainment. Rudy J. Breedy, creative producer. Until next time, good people, peace and blessings.